Well, it's once again closing time here in the bookshop, and I just wanted to share with you something that I stumbled upon reading earlier in the day. It's a agony aunt letter from a conscience-stricken young poet. Anonymous, they identify themselves only as A, and for reasons best known to themselves, the agony aunt that they've chosen to call upon is Richard Madeley, a sort of bronzed halfwit we have here in the UK. If you're not familiar with the name, all you need to know about Richard Madeley is that he combines the appearance of a seagull with the brain power of a seagull, but with a lot more fake tan involved. You might remember that seagull that once fell in some curry by mistake. Those two get mistaken for each other all the time. Deeply embarrassing for the seagull, one presumes. Anyway, this poet begins, "Dear Richard, I won a poetry competition at school last year, but I don't think I'm a natural writer. I just looked at stuff we'd read in class and copied that. I just want to say to A, you sound exactly like a natural writer. And don't just take my word for it. T.S. Eliot famously said that immature poets imitate, whereas mature poets steal. W.H. Auden had a habit of writing in the margins of whatever he was reading Gets, Gets, which stood for good enough to steal. So on the contrary, mate, you sound very much like you're on the right track. The only mistake you seem to have made, in my view, is going to Richard Madeley for advice. You'd have got much more constructive and interesting feedback if you'd just warbled your troubles directly into a fan heater. Madeley takes a predictably moralising and stuffy stance, saying, I'm sorry to begin with a cliche, but honesty is the best policy. And in this case, trust me, it capitalised really is. So, A, if you're watching this, this is what someone who is not a natural writer sounds like. You stole stuff from good poets. Richard Madeley steals from crisp adverts. To err is human, says Madeley, a barefaced lie, as that seagull that fell in some curry proves. He attempts to put an avuncular arm around the anonymous A by saying, I'm guessing you're about 15 or 16. Welcome to Cock-Up Club. Let me finish this short video with a rare piece of completely universal writing advice. Never guess someone is about 15 in one sentence and then welcome them to a club with cock in the title in the next.